Hey, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. This has been a phenomenal year for fruit for us on the homestead. And the latest crop that I've harvested is the pomegranates. So they're good size. I had to harvest them. Some are tiny, but those will be good too. I had to harvest them for sure the other day because if it continues to rain for, a couple days, these are kind of like tomatoes. They will split. In fact, this nice big one did split. And you could probably see it right there. So I'm just going to tear it open. I'm going to try to tear it open. I'm doing it. So you can see this beautiful fruit. Oh, they're so good. But I thought you might also like to know how you're supposed to cut them. And so I'm going to take this one here. It got picked a little earlier. And so what you do is you go towards the bloom end, this here. And I'm going to cut off this a little bit. So just cutting. Kind of cutting the cap off. And then you just simply pull that off. Once you get in there, you can see that there's lines. Kind of like where the segments are on an orange. And you just begin to cut down those. I did not know this at all when I was young. And pretty well every year we would get pomegranates, but we would get maybe 1 or 2 a year because they were expensive. And then I was told you couldn't grow them here. But I will just tell you, when I was getting ready to get this property, I had a dream. And in this dream, I was on the upstairs and there was this huge pomegranate tree. Now, I didn't know that they really grow on a shrub, but in my dream, there was a pomegranate tree and I was able to reach out the window and pick a pomegranate. So I knew I had to try. And so I grow them. I have one that is strictly a flowering one. It does beautiful flowers. They're double. They're orange. I think they look like orange sherbet. They have some white on them. They're ruffled. Very pretty. And a second one that gave me most of this fruit was a flowering one. But somehow it changed to a fruiting one. Now the blooms on a fruiting one are not as pretty. They are an orange red and they are single. Something else that I learned a few years ago when we had what they called the snowmageddon in this area is how fragile these are. And I'm sorry, I see that my light is flickering. But I didn't think about that snow breaking down my shrub that I had out in the barn field. Well, when I finally went out to check, it had broke all the way deep into the ground and it did not come back. So I planted a new one and that's where most of these small ones are coming from. So I have 2 fruiting ones, one that is probably, 12 or 15 feet tall, and then one that's about maybe 4 foot tall. So now that I have scored this, and I don't know if you can see that or not, then you just begin to pull them apart. Check that out. So you get these really nice little segments. And it's so much easier than what I ever knew. I think my mom would have been really surprised. because she didn't know that either. And then it's got this little part that's kind of, like I said, like an orange. Oops. So these will be really easy to seed now. I just feel really blessed, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead, enjoying the harvest still. Let's see, it is October 27th, and I hope you're enjoying yours too. Well, I want to pray blessings on you and yours, in your house, out of your house, in the day and night. Whatever you do, keep dreaming. Talk to you next time.